Buddy, it's Matt from Britical Saiyans here, and today I'm going to show you my updated Super Saiyan 4 starter deck Goku Lineage leader. So on the unawakened side, it's just an auto when you attack and draw, pretty simple, and then you get 2 energy back when you flip him over. And then his awakened side, auto, when you attack, draw a card as normal, but he's got a really nice permanent, so he gains 5k in crit during your turn only if your life is equal or less than your opponent's. So, very nice leader. And let's go into the main deck and get into the extra cards. So, for the negate, we've gone with the 4 Flying Nimbus. So, you negate the attack, and then you can choose 1 yellow from your hand. 1 yellow card from your hand, discard it, and that way your opponent can attack with 1 more battle card. So if they swing with their leader first, it's a big punishment on your opponent. Jonah. So really good negate. I do have 1 other negate, but it's part of the battle cards, so we'll go through that in a second. So the next card is 3 copies of the 10 times Kameya. So as an activate battle, your leader card is Goku's Lineage with Son Goku in its character name, which obviously, leader. It gains double strike and 10k, 15k. Bleh. So it makes the leader been able to swing for 35 double crit on its own if you've met the crit conditions, because he gains the 5k as well. And then for the last of the extra cards is just your fourth successor of Hope. It's just activate main, choose 1 Goku's Lineage with an energy cost 5 or less with swap from your deck and add it to your hand. So it searches out pretty much every single key piece that you need to search. So that's that. Okay, on to the battle cards. Yeah. Hell if I don't knock it. And this is what I meant by I got 1 more negate in a deck. So I just got Master Roshi. You just pay 1 yellow and play him out to negate an attack. And then for the start of the actual swap line, we've got your usual 4 Adoptive Father. So he's got swap 2, he's also got blocker. And then we've got the 4 copies of the 1-drop Bardock, which has got swap 2, but when you play him you automatically take a life. So those 2 just get your deck rolling, and having a self-awaken is always nice. Okay, well I actually picked all of those, bang on, cool. Right, so on to the 2 drops then. Start things off, we have 3 copies of Dependable Dynasty Son Goku. So this is one of your 2 targets for the Gohan or the Bardock. It also has swap 3, so you can swap into a free cost for 2 energy. So, and it's a 15k beat stick, so great card. Next card is the Son Goku Jr. from the Ultimate Box. So it's got a really nice permanent. If your leader card is Goku's Lineage, and if your life is 2 or less, this card gains swap 8. So you can bring out the 8 drop using this card when your life is 2 or less, instead of having to have a 5 cost to go up into the 8. Can just use this card, and it does it for 5 yellow energy, so pretty good. But there is only 2 because you only need it at the end game, basically. And then the other 2 drop, there is 1 more. Is Carry On Over There. I've got 4 copies of this. Can't remember if I originally had 4 in here when Goten was a thing. But having 4 now is kind of a needed thing because Goten's gone, so if you weren't running 4 before, you should run 4 now really. If I wasn't, then that is the reason why I'm doing 4 now. Because it's a rest here, give one of your battle cards 5k and you get to draw a card, so yeah. And then we got 1 copy of Shigesh. No, this isn't the only super combo in deck, by the way. There is another one, but it's a 4 drop. Yes, I know Shigesh is kind of because of Cronoa, and obviously people are maining Cronoas now, but it's still, if your opponent doesn't see the Cronoa, it's still great because you can just combo with it and bring out one of your pieces to start doing your swapping. Or it's nice to bring out our next card in the free drops, which is a great card to do it off, is this guy. So we've got the Ultimate Potential Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. So he's got swap 4 for 2, so you pay 2 yellow and you swap into a 4 drop. And then auto, when you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards and KO it. So it's a great target off Shigesh because it basically just kills the thing that's attacking, unless it's got barrier, but still. Otherwise you just play it as normal anyway and kill something anyway, so it's fine. But it also works in quite good combination with our next card. So Path to Greatness, this card basically brought this deck back. I mean, the deck was already pretty damn good anyway, but yeah, this card's so damn expensive. So lucky to pull 3. So it's got barrier and swap 8, but it's a sparking 7 to do that, which is easy enough done. And you can do it for 4 yellow energy, so that's great. And it means you can do it quite early on, because you can do it if you go into the Dependable Dynasty into this guy, and then charge for your 4th energy. If you have it away, you can buy that stage, and you got Sparking 7, then it's great to bring out this. You can bring the 8 drop out really quickly. And then he's got the auto. When you play this card, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, switch it to rest mode, and draw a card. So it works really well comboing with the Ultimate Potential, because then you're just like, okay, I'll bring this out, then I'll bring out the Ultimate Potential and just pop the card I just put in rest mode with effect. And because obviously drawing your card is just great anyway. Can never say no to draw power. And then for the other part of the super combo, I run 3 copies of Plucky Dynasty Pan. The reason why I'm using this and one Shigesh is because Shigesh is still a really good card. If you get it off, you get it off. But this is searchable off the Successor of Hope. So having a searchable super combo that doesn't require you to pay an energy for it. Like, I know you can use Planet Vegeta to search out super combos and use the other super combos, but if you don't have to pay energy to get a super combo, I just personally like that. But it does require you to have 4 less life for this one, so bear that in mind. And then for another of the 4 drops, well, this is the last of 4 drops actually, looking at this pile. So we got Discover Dynasty Son Gohan. So you pay with the 3, wherever he's gone, 2 yellow to bring out this guy. And then when you bring him out using that skill, you get to draw 2 cards. So that's fantastic, just drawing 2 straight up cards. He also has barrier, and he has swap 5 for 3 yellow. So nice little effect. And then might actually change this round now slightly, actually thinking about it, because of the Path to Glory. Didn't really think this through. But I got 4 copies of Reborn Might Super Saiyan 4. I think I've still left 4 in here because originally there wasn't really many ways to get into the 8 drop, because you had the Ultimate Box and now obviously you got that. So yeah, I could actually reduce this number. I didn't really think that one through. Oh well. Not sure. I'd probably put another Dependable in, actually, and probably another Dynasty. I don't know. I would put in the 4th copy of Path to Greatness if I could. So yeah, there you go, guys. And there's a couple of swap out options. But anyway, so he's got swap 8 for 4? Yeah, 4 yellow. So it's still fine anyway. It's still a cheap cost to bring it out. He's got Activate Main. Once per turn, you choose 1 card from your life, add it to your hand. Switch this card to active mode. If you have 2 or less life, this card gains triple strike. So he's still really good to use anyway, if you want to. He's a nice little finisher as well. But that's it for the 5s. And then we've got, for the last of the deck, 3 copies of Height of Mastery Son Goku. I would like 4 of these, which is probably another reason why that would probably become one of them because of the other ones. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. So he's got deflect, triple strike, and dual attack. That alone is evil. But then he's got the auto, which is fantastic. When you play this card with swap, you choose up to a total of 3 of your opponent's battle cards or energy, ignoring barrier, and switch them to rest mode. So depending on what your opponent's done last turn, you can just tap them out to get rid of those negates, or they got blockers out. You can do in combinations, anything really, just to try and weaken your opponent's defensive capabilities, and then you just swing, and hope you kill them. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is my updated Goku's Lineage deck profile. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.